What's going on, you guys? We're coming to you today with a Wave 7 battle report. We're taking Raddus versus Thrawn, and my buddy Sean is going to be playing the MC-75 here. And we are running an MC-75 Ordnance Cruiser with Admiral Raddus, Strategic Advisor, which lets you pass an activation, really cool. The Profundity title, Expanded Launchers, Ordnance Experts, Assault Proton Torpedoes, and ECM. Heavily loaded up. Additionally, he's got an MC-80 Star Cruiser with SW7 ions, Ramus Antilles, XI7, Spinal Armament, and Gunnery Team. And we also have a Hammerhead here, Torpedo, Corvette with external racks, of course, Major Durlin, Jin Urso, and Garel's Honor. I think that's really brilliant. We also have, 4 A-Wings? They are, all right, so that's not bad. Okay, and so Profundity, basically this is going to be a Raddus bomb, because we've got Profundity there, and then we've also got Raddus. I think Raddus needs to be on the MC-80 Star Cruiser, though, so we're going to swap that over. This is our first time playing Wave 7, so...
Oh, he has to be on the...
Yeah, otherwise you can't use his... If he's off the board, you can't use his ability to warp somebody in. So
with the MC-75, he's going to be on the board. The MC-5 is going to be on the board. The MCA is going to warp in.
Oh, I see. I thought you were planning... I thought your plan originally was to warp this guy in and have him then drop somebody else. So you could, like, in theory, go from there to there, and then to there, all on one turn. You'd stretch farther. But if your plan is to just warp him, drop him one, and drop him another, then you can also do that.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Okay. Thrawn list. I'm actually running triple ISD. We are going to start off with the. It's the Chimera in spirit, but not in title, because running 3 ISDs, even with the cheaper 112 point cost, is expensive. So we're running Grand Admiral Thrawn. I've got his 3 tokens right here. I've got Gunnery Team on this one. I didn't have enough to really spend it on the double turbo lasers. I think that's going to work. The double turbo lasers is going to work better if you've only got 2. And I'm running another Simoon with Intensify Firepower and Gunnery Team. Then I've got a Kuat. A Kuat refit with Governor Price and external racks, in hopes that fun stuff will happen. Although honestly, I built this without knowing what he was going to do. He's only got 3 ships too, so it's not really that big a deal. Price is good against the older stuff. Against the newer meta where everybody's running like 2 and 3 ship lists, Price may not be that amazing. But I am using the fancy Borg green and black Star Destroyer for the Kuat to identify it as being different. Sean is first player, and he chose the actually advanced gunnery from me, and he assigned it to his own ship.
You have no shield dials.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, we have no shield dials on the ship. So we're going to do that before we actually start, but I'll show you the rest of setup. You can actually swap it for another base. You can have what do you do? But here's how I ended up setting up. So we're about right there. And I did the Kuat at speed 3. Everybody else is speed 2. And that's, so he's going to be dropping some ships off. I set the Kuat as my objective ship since the other ones have Gunnery Team. The Kuat doesn't, so now I've got a lot of black dice if I can get. And that's the idea with like Governor Price being able to be like, all right, I'll go last in, first out. Except I'm not first player, so it didn't really matter. But it would have been nice to be first player and do a last in, first out. But against only 3 other ships, it's not really gonna make that much of a difference. We're about ready to start here. I've actually opted not to set a round token on Price because I don't want to be forced with my activations here, and she's not really going to get me anything considering we have the same number of ships, because I'll get the last activation anyway, so I'm really not gaining anything in this particular build. But that's the power of something like this. You can choose not to use it at the beginning of the game. Here are also my Thrawn dials, so you can see what they are. Those are going to stay on the Thrawn card, and I'll be able to use those whenever I want. And so I am the second player, so first player goes first. Where are you moving this?
I'm not going anywhere. You go Strategic Advisor.
He's tapping his Strategic Advisor, exhausting that, and that's like you can use that every turn. So he is going to just make me, he's passing effectively. Now that's unique, so you can't put it on all of your ships, but very powerful card. So I will go ahead and activate Price then. We're going to reveal Concentrate Fire, and I'll take a token for that, and then we're going to move. So I pushed her up. He revealed a Nav, and is actually going second. But he's still first player. He can do what he likes. See, I wish I had one of those. I would have just done it right back to you. All right. And yeah, that would have been kind of funny. We'd just go back and forth, like, no, I pass, no, you pass. But it is taking up the officer slot. All right. Now it's just gonna be me for the rest of the turn. It'll be a slow one.
It's like a corner.
Yeah, we're starting round 2, and he's going to use Raddus's ability and warp in a Liberty. Ooh, right there. And at distance 1, is it 1 to 2?
I wish, but no, it says add distance 1 of a friendly ship.
Yeah, so you have to get them, at least one corner has to be kind of within that 1. Yeah, obviously you can't fit that entire ship within distance 1. That's not what, at means. Otherwise it would say within. Okay. Oh, you're losing your thing under the match. Okay, that's a bad place for him to be, coming right in the side there. That's rough. Okay, and are you going to use Profundity also?
I am not.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. So you get the first activation. Who's going first?
Give me 1 second to do his command dials.
Oh, you just deployed him, so you got to set his dials. Sean decided to activate this guy first, but pass. You activate Strategic Advisor again, so it goes back to me, and I will actually activate Thrawn over here first. Do I want to do any of these? No, I don't want to tell you to do that. So we're going to reveal a nav command, and with speed 2, so I'm actually not going to take a token. I will spend that command. And we're going to speed up. I have no shots, so I'm going to try and just go around this. Around the obstacle, I decided I just wanted to go straight on the obstacle and charge through. And I took 2 damage to my left side. And MC-75 is going now. Getting closer. Ooh, this is going to be fun. I know what's going to happen next turn, I bet you. Just did 2 anti-squadron shots on the A-wings, and did all right. I got 1 down to 1 health and got a lot of damage on them, but not enough to kill any of them. I just didn't want to waste that objective ship stuff with, all those extra ships. Yeah, all those extra... But long range, only 3 dice. So yeah, I moved right there, did nav command, slowed down to speed 2, and he's attacking my front with that Liberty right now. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 accuracies, but those accuracies can work for damage.
I need to add 1 more red because I do have spinal armament.
Okay, go ahead. It's a blank. Oh, good. Of course. All right, at least 1 blank out there. So what are we going to do? That's a lot of damage.
Okay.
So he did a bump where he's going to take a face up, some flexible navigation stuff. Face down. Did I say face up? But yeah, so he actually double arced me and got all my shields in the front down. I got 2 and now a 3rd damage card. And I can't resolve critical effects now, which is a little bit of a bummer, but not the end of the world. It does make sure that we're going to have some front-facing stuff, and he might do that one first next turn, which will be real rough. So I attacked him twice. I got his front shield down to 2, and he had to redirect some damage to the sides, but not that much from this guy. And then he moved and turned hard in and landed on the rock.
He is like...
And we're doing squadrons now, and we're going to start turn 3. Beginning of turn 3, Sean's going to drop Profundity, the little black dot hammerhead right there, which is nasty. He's
speed 3.
Speed 3, and you can go ahead and set his dial. I'm going to do some beginning of stuff too. Intensify firepower. I'm going to spend this token to activate Intensify firepower for the turn, and I'm also going to go to Thrawn. Wait, that's the ship. Here's Thrawn's, and I'm going to pop off a Concentrate Fire from Thrawn, so everybody gets Concentrate Fire for free in addition to whatever they're doing this turn. And you get the first activation. What's it going to be?
It's going to be the MC-80.
Of course it is.
Right, so Concentrate Fire.
And you're going to shoot my green Star Destroyer that is my objective ship, which is, yeah, of course.
So it's going to be 4 blue and 4 red to the front. I do have a Concentrate Fire and a Concentrate Fire token.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's so bad. I think I might be dead. All right. So yes, he rolled like brilliantly and took out my Governor Price before she could even get off external racks. She should have used those on the A-wings, I think. But that's the power of Raddus, just warping a ship like the Liberty right in your face when you don't expect it. That's just amazing. Especially with the gunnery teams and all that stuff that it had. That was beautiful. And now he's moving. He also did a whole bunch of damage to the other Simoon, which has now 4 face-down damage. XI-7s, just Star Destroyers don't like not being able to read. So I'm activating this guy. I'm just in medium range of this ship and here, so I can do gunnery teams. I can maybe take out 2 ships. I don't know, but I revealed engineering, and I decided to transfer shields from my rear and then the sides to the front, so I completely refreshed my frontal shield that way. Best bang for my buck, and I'm going to go ahead and shoot the hammerheads front at medium range first with all of this. And oh, look at all those blanks! Sean doesn't roll blanks when we're attacking, so we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 dice, and there's a double at medium that you can make me re-roll, I guess.
Yeah, so we're gonna make you re-roll.
Okay. A crit, so 4.
Okay. So I'm using them all.
You're gonna use them all.
I'll also use Major Durlin to reduce the damage by 1.
Well, you probably don't need to use the crit one then, because
I mean, it doesn't get rid of the dice. The dice is still.
Yeah, I know, but that means it's only going to be 3 damage,
Oh,
and you
okay.
can redirect. If you're redirecting it, you don't need to contain.
Yeah. So so we'll take it.
On there and then just
Yeah.
redirect. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and then the other shot is going to be to the front of this MC80. Same dice. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right. Not quite so bad. I guess I'll stop your redirect with this accuracy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's going to be 3 to the front.
All right. So yeah, brace.
And you can't stop the face up, can you?
I cannot. I thought about Endeavor, but
Okay. So all right, yeah, Endeavor's a good title. All right, so you're going to lose the 2 shields in the front.
and that one.
And you're going to take 1 crit. Let's see what that crit is, because I'm going to be bumping you. I don't want to put myself in black range. All right, so I realized I screwed something up and I forgot to use Intensify Firepower. Wouldn't have made a whole lot of difference. It would have been 1 more damage on this guy. And this, I had 5, so it would have bumped it up to 6 damage, but he braced, so it's still 3. But here, I won't forget at this time, I'm attacking with Thrawn against the MC75, and I revealed an Engineering, which I'm going to use to get some shields back. And those are on the sides, so I'll recover those. And then I'm also attacking the front. I've got a Concentrate Fire. Oh, and I didn't spend Concentrate Fire to add dice to either of those attacks either. Yeah. So I really, you know what, I'm making all kinds of mistakes here because all this stuff is new and it's fun and don't get... All right, so here's what we rolled. Now you have 1 brace and 1 redirect, right?
Yes. So
I'm going to add a blue. Got another crit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll spend this token to re-roll this red die. Okay, didn't make a difference. I don't have to do Intensify Firepower. So we're looking at 7 damage to the front, and I'll target your, I guess I'll target your brace.
Oh, ECM?
Oh, you're gonna, okay, and you're gonna brace it anyway.
Yep, brace,
okay.
So I'll brace.
So nothing gets through shields.
So 7, so brace down to 4.
And that's the only shot I've got. And
Right.
then I'm gonna move and probably bump. Yeah, I'll brace it down to 4. And then you got 4 shields, so you can do whatever you want. So he did a nav command here. I bumped. We took a damage. And
Can they take a turbo laser?
yeah.
They can't. They can't. That's good because
Yeah, you got
XF7 would be nasty.
Yeah, you got you're gonna re-roll with Ordnance Experts. So how much damage you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, no accuracies though, so that helps.
Yeah.
So I'll brace that, and you don't have XI7, so I can brace and redirect, and I'll live to fight another day. The squad just came by, did a little more damage, but not a whole lot. We're activating turn 4. We're beginning at turn 4. I decided to sacrifice Intensify Firepower, and I'm doing another Concentrate Fire from Thrawn. Sean is activating first and deal 9 damage to my front. I have nowhere to redirect to, and he accuracy'd my brace, which is going to kill me. That's enough. So I'm down to a single Star Destroyer, and I think we're learning a lesson here. This is probably going to be the last round, just because after this we're not going to have any. I'm not going to have any chance of coming back and blowing anything up. Plus, he got my objective ship, so he's going to effectively get 4 Star Destroyers down, almost. So, yeah. So, yeah, where are you moving to? Now that you've blown that up.
I think I'm moving. I reduced.
All right, so basically I didn't get anything through. I did a side shot on this guy, and he actually has 1 health left. I didn't quite do
Durlin.
it. Major Durlin saved him. Major Durlin actually is doing great on that guy. And then I went to the front, and just wasn't even enough to get through shields. I mean, ECM is just so strong, and I guess that's one of the weaknesses of these guys, but you can always put 2 on there, but all the new officers are really making it kind of contested for the officer slot on these guys. So I think that's maybe the weakness of the Simoon. So the Simoon probably wants to stay farther in the back, I'm guessing. Really cool. I think it's pretty much over here since you're going to go down now and pretty much mess me up with those front black dice. But let's see what you roll. Let's see.
You won't be able to
I will just bump you again and we each take a damage.
So 5 black,
Okay.
2 blue. I'm getting the 5 black.
That's probably gonna do it. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage to me. Well, he didn't get the accuracy, so I guess I can brace it to 5, and then, well, no, that won't kill me. But I think we're gonna call it after this turn because I will have. I'll have 1. Actually, I'll take 1, and then you'll bump me. I'll take 2 more. So that puts me halfway to death. And there's no way to come back from that. Assault proton, so then another crit and projector missile line. Then I lose all the rest of my shields, and then you're going to go first next turn and finish me off. Yeah. So I think that's going to do it. Yeah. Well, so lessons learned, man. How do you like the MC75?
I
Sean?
really do. I love the cards that come with it, and I think it's a fantastic ship. It's a tank. It can the way I outfitted it does a lot of damage. 5 black dice less than sees that, and you have that chance for the accuracy to make it even more powerful.
And being able to pass too. So
yes, that saved
so
me.
if you want to go last, if you want, I mean, like that new officer is great.
Raddus is going to take some work, but I really like his flexibility. Dropping that MC-80 basically distracted you and took out 2 ships.
I think the Simoon, while it is a great ship, trying to run 3 ISDs was still a little bit ambitious. And not having any of them really, I mean, I had gunnery team, which was great, but I needed to also have XI7 and Spinal or something like that. Spinal armament would have worked out really good with intensified firepower. The more red dice, the better. I forgot to, like, it's just all this new stuff. I was forgetting to apply Thrawn's extra commands, at least on 1 turn. I made a lot of mistakes due to the new stuff. And then losing, an external racks before I even got to activate it was rough. So the ISDs have to be, you can't just really run them naked and have a great deal of success. You need a little more, I think.
The intensified fortify did help, though. The counter.
It helped. It helped a couple of times. Yeah, this is a nice card. I do like it. It just would be better, paired with Star Destroyers that were outfitted a little bit more. But overall, Thrawn looks great. I think Raddus looks like even more fun, and be able to positioning, because positioning is so strong, especially with a Liberty coming at you sideways. It's just,
that was the plan. Like, if I could get Liberty sideways.
You did it great. So excellent job. I hope you guys liked the battle report, and if you like this, go ahead and subscribe. Click the little bell for alerts. You know the drill, guys. If you like this video, like it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.